of my rights. And both of these statutes apply. If you choose to continue, I will be forced by you to file criminal and tort charges against you personally in your private capacity. Under Title 42 of Section 1983, I may sue state or local officials for the deprivation of any rights, privileges, or immunities secured by the Constitution and federal law. Under Bivens versus 6 unknown named agents of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics, I may sue federal officials for the violation of constitutional rights. These crimes carry penalties up to $200,000 and up to 10 years in prison, or both, for each count. I will not submit, contract, or consent to any officer, agent, or order from any administrative court or private corporate de facto bar actors, and I will treat them equally as I would any other trespasser. So unless you have a warrant from a constitutional Article 1 or Article 3 court that clearly states its exact purpose, place, and thing, and which is backed up by a sworn claim, not a complaint, a claim. Anyone can complain about anything. Via an affidavit or sworn testimony given under the oath and under the penalty of perjury, please leave here immediately. I hereby now plead the fifth. Sincerely, a free inhabitant of the state, sui juris, just solely under supreme law. About a year and a half ago, I got to go to D.C. And I hate D.C. It's like traveling into the devil's den. But I think one of the best things I did was we got the Department of Justice on their letterhead in a PDF file that you can pull off. Now, under Biden, they made it a little hard to find on their website. It's still there. I found it. They don't make it look as good as they used to. It used to look like this. Full color copy, you could just print off one page. And I think it was one of my best accomplishments, really. I got the Department of Justice on their letterhead to write a summary of Title 18, Section 241 and 242, among others. And they wrote the summary at the top of the page, and they put the actual title, the law, at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to read it to you, because their summary's well written. Really is. Section 242 of Title 18 makes it a crime for a person acting under color of law. See, rules, codes, statutes, and ordinances are not law. They're colorable. Anything colorable is a fallacy. A fallacy. Colorable. It's colorable. Okay? To willfully deprive a person of a right or a privilege protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States for the purpose of Section 242, acts under color of law include acts not only done by federal, state, or local officials within their lawful authority, but also acts done beyond the bounds of that official's lawful authority. If the acts are done while the official is purporting to or pretending to act in the performance of his or her, I love the words they use. Purporting to or pretending to act in the performance of his or her official duties. Persons acting under color of law within the meaning of this statute include police officers, prison guards, and other law enforcement officials, as well as judges, care providers in public health facilities, and others who are acting as public officials. Acting as public. It is not necessary that the crime be motivated by animus toward the race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or national origin of the victim. The offense is punishable by a range of imprisonment up to a life term or the death penalty. depending upon the circumstances of the crime and the resulting injury, if any. That's their summary. Now let me read the actual title, the law. Title 18 U.S.C. Section 242, whoever under color of any law, statute, ordinance, regulation, or custom, customs agents, willfully subjects any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district to the deprivation of any rights, privileges, or immunities secured or protected by the Constitution or the laws of these United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both. And if bodily injury results from the acts committed in violation of this section, or if such acts include the use, attempted use, or threatened use of a dangerous weapon, like that officer leaning in my car window and putting his hand on his gun, explosives or fire shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years or both. And if death results from the acts committed in violation of this section, or if such acts include kidnapping or an attempt to kidnap, aggravated sexual abuse or an attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse or an attempt to kill, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for any term of years or for life or both or more, may be sentenced to the death penalty. What's that? This is Title 18, Section 242 of the United States Code, and it applies to any agent or actor of government, anywhere. Staple these two together and go hand it out like candy and tell them to leave your freaking kids alone. Department of Justice website. What I'm trying to tell you is make the United States Code your friend. It was there for one reason and one reason only, and that's for us to hold our public servants accountable. That's it. That's all it's there for. See, this is a teaser class. You guys are beginners.
Does the color of law mean like under the guise of law, but it's not really law?
Anything that's under the guise of law. Okay, here it is. You have superior law, supreme law, and SMU. No. Corporate bylaws. Anything here is not government. That's rules, codes, statutes, ordinances, policy.
Like wear a mask.
Even mandates. Oh, you want to have some fun? All right, here's some fun. You thought I was going to write law up there, didn't you? No. We have three branches of government. We have legislation, our legislative branch. They make the law. We have the judicial branch. They enforce the law. And we have the administrative branch. And Governor Newsom can't mandate me to do shit. He can't tell me to do anything. He can't instruct the people. In fact, he shouldn't even be talking to the people. Yeah. The only thing he can do is administrate his agencies. He can tell the state police of California what to do, but he can't tell you what to do, or you what to do. He can't tell any of you what to do. He has no authority to tell the people anything. Tell him to shut his stinking mouth and get off the news. No, he can write an email to his agency. Other than that, he shouldn't even be talking. The only reason he's talking is because he thinks he gets reelected. We know that ain't going to happen. All right? But Governor Kate Brown can't mandate me to do anything in Oregon either. Okay? Where does the word mandate come from? No. It comes from the Mason's Encyclopedia. Oh no, I'm about to piss you off. This isn't even it yet. All of our legislators operate out of right now, the current 2020 manual for Masons. The legislative manual for Masons. Yeah, every legislator, every state legislation and our federal government operates under the Masons manual. The administrative branch operates under the Masons manual for administrative procedures. The legislative operates under the Masons manual for legislative procedures. And what's worse is the Just ICE system operates under the 2020 Masons manual for judicial procedure. Yeah, you can go online and buy the book if you'd like. All of them. Then along with that book is the Masons Encyclopedia that tells all their definitions. And that's where the word mandate came from. You can take almost every small town, even large city in America, and you can either draw that or you can draw that on Google Earth down on the town. And here will be a Mason's Lodge, a Catholic church, and either a Catholic church school, or a Catholic school, but more importantly, it'll be the City Hall. When you get here, it's going to be worse yet. Now you got the Masons Lodge, you got City Hall, you got a Catholic church. Guess what else you got? What? No, I thought I heard it, but how about a hospital? How many Kaiser Permanentes are there around here? How many tunnels lead from Kaiser Permanente across to empty lots? I'm going to put CM, cemetery mortuary. And there's tunnels underground that connect them all. And no matter what the size of the town is, small town or a large town, there they are. On May 9th, we arrested 95 pedophiles that night. $95. Should have been 150 in that area.
What will happen to them under today's law?
Well, since they, thanks to President Trump, they went under the military.
All child trafficking is now under the military.
President Trump designated Gitmo for trials, Guam for trials, and Terra del Fugue for trials. So now we got Gitmo 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. And the trials have been going on since September 30th. 30 news reporters, 30 news reporters last year got a lottery ticket. And they're down at Gitmo. And they are watching the trials. And when it gets reported on, Everyone will know.
Wow.
Everyone will know. Okay, but until then, nobody knows. Well, except for me.